we're going to talk about stuff and things and stuff because I've missed you guys. I haven't streamed it with you in a while right down here on the rockAlot. I miss you, and I want to stream with you. And we got some stuff to talk about. The famous YouTuber known as KJP Superstar, I'm going to start calling Katie Joy Paulson KJP Superstar, was featured on DramaAlert with over 5 million subscribers. Also, there's just a really, really crazy thing going on with that. I don't know what we're going to look at with it. I might try to understand that topic, but anyway. There's a lot going on with Kyle Curtis around that whole drama, too. And also, there's just a lot of other little things happening that we're going to talk about tonight on UNIRock Live, hosted from UNIRock 2, from UNIRocktv to the rockAlot. It's the only parking lot that Busy actually cleans up and sweeps a little bit. Isn't that right, Busy? Are you with us? Oh, you're back. Why are you not? I can barely hear you. I missed you too, big guy.
Can I just say your name?
Kids. Well, she's not a kid. She's actually 19. But speaking about kids, we got to talk about this one. A couple DramaAlerts ago, we told you that Danielle Cohn got pregnant, right? She's well underage. She's like...
Okay, I know nothing about this story. I have no clue what they're talking about, but I know that Katie just did an interview and basically like busted a bunch of stuff out about this thing going on. And Keemstar's been updating. I guess there's this like young famous YouTuber. Either way, keep your eye on the screen. You're gonna see somebody that you all know really well in a second.
14 now, 13 at the time. Now new information has come out exposing her mother. An interview is uploaded to the channel without a crystal ball. And the person in this interview is a family.
Yeah. Yeah, Busy. That's Katie. That was Katie. She was on DramaAlert. That's awesome, right? I know. Will you play the freaking video, ding dong?
Family friend leaking all this information. To give you a quick rundown of what's in the interview, at 5 minutes, she says abuse allegations against Danielle Cohn's mother exist. She also says the mother forces the way she dressed. At 11 minutes in, she says they're faking her ethnicity to avoid. At 14 minutes, it says the mother is forcing these relationships with the older boys. At 20 minutes, it says Danielle's mom is dodging CPS.
And at 30 minutes, it says that Steve McCray was really disgusting to Katie Joy Paulson and Keemstar reported it. Busy, will you stop putting these dumb jokes in my teleprompter? We've not been live. I gotta do at least five minutes of serious discussion before you start putting these dumb jokes on the teleprompter.
Traveling to different states. At 24 minutes, it says that Danielle has lied to CPS. And at 28 minutes, it says there is an open CPS case. Also in the news.
Okay, so that wasn't incredibly exciting, but it was it's pretty cool because like DramaAlert, you know, that's like a staple. That's a staple of the YouTube community. Keemstar is like the original long-lasting drama channel. In fact, the people that don't like Keem call him the cockroach of YouTube, because no matter what happens on YouTube, Keem never dies. Keem always lasts. DramaAlert, his channel's been deleted and everything. Like, he had to reopen a channel in somebody else's legal name and have them own the business just to be allowed back on YouTube. I don't even know. You know what I want to do? I want to find the Keemstar documentary. If one of you guys know where there's a Keemstar documentary, link it to me in the chat. I want to know what the hell that is. Though, let's go over and see what Katie Joy's video was like, because I kind of want to know what is going on with this. It seems like some crazy shit, doesn't it? Hold up. Without a crystal ball. All right. Now, we got to go down because, like, I think that DramaAlert was from a day ago or so, or a day or two. Hold up. It says exclusive interview. Woman who leaked Danielle Cohn's beep audio speaks out, says Danny's mom, Jen, must be stopped. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is, but anyway, again, I'm going to be schooled in YouTube intro anomics, but let's take a look at, I want to see Katie's intro. Hold up. I haven't watched it in a while. That's loud. Oh, I like it. It's so loud. Oh, dude. Yeah, hear it? I like that. It's got a nice flow to it. You know, if a cup of tea could make a sound, if a cup of tea could make a sound, I do think it would be that theme. That would be the theme song for a cup of tea steaming. I think I'm with you there. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Today I am joined by Virginia. She is a former family friend of Danielle Cohn and Jennifer Archambault. She has been sort of in the middle of a social media online back and forth between Danielle and her mom and herself after some audio was leaked.
How in the world does she stream these, or she uploaded this? Okay, it doesn't say whether it was published, it was live streamed, or what. Okay.
Of a conversation that she had with Danielle and Jennifer in July, after a lot of screenshots and voice memos that have been leaked out, she has decided.
Now listen. I'm not gonna even be playing a little bit of this interview. So you gotta watch it over on, if you're wanting to watch it, you gotta watch it on Katie's channel. I'm not gonna be breaking fair use just because I know Katie and she might not strike me, okay? I just want to hear the beginning of this, respecting the fair use article that's in the description, okay? Let's try it out.
That she would like to come forward and...
Oh, and I'm going to pull my live chat over. I haven't talked to you guys here on the rockAlot in a while, and we're going to be streaming on UNIRocktv soon. I'm trying to get Kyle on there, and it was just because of that delay. I haven't said this here. There's an 1.5-hour documentary on Keemstar. Oh, okay. Well, let's try to find it. I don't know. Maybe we could watch it live. I think that would be fun. Also, we've got a video that we're going to watch over here live. It's a video that I did not too long ago. We're going to click through some of my old videos in a little bit because there's some stuff I want to show you, okay? Though, anyway, back to this topic. Back to this thing. My live chat is now up. Hold up. Look. My live chat is right there. See it? Oh, you can't see me. Busy. Do you want to be fired? You do? Oh, well, I figured. Oh, that doesn't work. What in the world was that? I don't know either, but do you mind, sir? Thank you. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long since we've been in the gaming room. Anyway, you see where my live chat is over there in the middle? You got me? I can see what you're saying, so if you got anything for me, put it there. Though, let's hear the beginning of this before we move on. Keep an eye out, though. I do need to tell you this. Keep an eye out on UNIRocktv because I'm still bringing Kyle on. So, Monday, I was supposed to go live with Kyle. Well, we were going to do it Saturday, but we ended up going to ProLib's channel. And since we couldn't play any of the videos that I had put together, I rescheduled that stream to Monday. And we just did a hangout on ProLib's channel, and it was a great hangout. Make sure you go check out ProLib's channel. It was excellent. Though Monday we were supposed to go live with Kyle Curtis to talk about the new filing on the NSS case, and as you know, it got delayed because of court and lawyers stuffing things. So obviously we didn't get to do the stream Monday or Tuesday. I think it was late Tuesday. Am I wrong there? It was either late Tuesday or late Wednesday. It was late Tuesday where that filing came out. Now, we haven't been live here since then, so we're going to pull up that filing tonight also, I think. I don't know. There's so many things I want to do with you guys while live and get back into the swing of streaming often that we might pull up the NSS filing just so I can make a few points about it, though. You know Nate, the lawyer, did one, right? Boots says there's a 3-part doc on Keem on drama. Okay. Oh, on Keem. I want to see it. Dani Cohen is some TikTok influencer. She's only 14, been lame to look like an adult. Yeah, I know the background of this story. I don't know, though. Look, she is a TikTok influencer. For those of you that don't know, there are strict rules on our platforms that deal with children being the focal point of a content. So, you know, when you're discussing somebody like Will Smith's kids, you know, what's his son is Jaden, and what's the other one? Willow, and yeah. Do you mind? You don't have. I would have thought about it, Mr. Jump to the rescue. You're a superhero. Oh sure. What is your superpower? Crack? You know, when you got somebody like Jaden Smith or Willow being very, very famous kids of Will Smith and old cheating wife, I forget her name. I'm not being mean. If you don't know, I want to watch that interview between Will Smith. It turns out they did a round table where Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith sit and talk about how Jada cheated on Will, and Will's just taking it. Will's just like, yeah, it's okay. I knew you liked to cheat when we got together. By the way, those two kids are they mine? And they are? Okay. Anyway, I want to watch that. I think that's some interesting shit, but I'm worried about getting a copy strike if I try to play that shit over here. But okay, where were we though? Yeah, famous people and what you would call a public figure or something. Yeah, when it comes to public figures, you are allowed to talk about them and report on them. You just have to make sure that you are following the rules times a million. There's like no room for any type of BS, though. I just want to get that out of the way before we listen to a little more about this discussion. Because again, remember, everybody's going to say, though, this reminds me of the Lily Jean story. It does, doesn't it? It kind of does. At least that's what we're hearing from Katie's interview. It does remind you, I don't have any of this in my tags. I could benefit from actually doing my tags, couldn't I? I could benefit from doing my tags and my title and actually putting what we're talking about in them so that I can get people searching us, right? Who needs that stuff, right? Anyway, I just want to make sure the whole thing's on the table, but let's take a quick listen to a little bit more of this.
Just share her side of the story. So welcome, Virginia.
Thank you guys very much. I'm actually sorry that I'm actually here, to be honest.
Yeah.
And my first thing is, I don't want people to think that I'm here to hurt Danielle, because I truly love her. And I actually hate the fact that I'm actually having to do this.
I hate Danielle, but I'm about to spill all of her dirty secrets. I'm just kidding. I know she's probably looking out for the kid, and I have a feeling, I don't know. You know, when it comes to these topics, I don't school myself in this. I'm too busy doing other things like video games. I'm just playing.
But I need to, because I don't want to be silenced anymore.
Oh.
Okay. So,
silenced.
Thank you so.
How have you been silenced, lady? Did they hold a gun to your head? What happened?
Much for joining me. Obviously,
I kept my daughter back when we moved here, but 21, and she is 13, 14.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's just hear the first little bit of drama, and then we'll stop watching, because you're gonna have to go watch the whole thing on Katie's channel.
Maybe a little crop top or a top that she would cut.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she would go for, and Jennifer would say, absolutely not. That's not what you're supposed to put out there. They want to see this. And at 10
Ooh.
years old, 11 years old, that's what she was portraying.
That's
That's
gross,
not
dude.
something.
That's just gross, Ma. What kind of mom? What kind of mom wants to sell their kid out for some views? I mean, come on, dude. You gotta be some desperate for some cash. Isn't there like some type of law? Has the internet or has being an influencer not gained child labor law yet? Because this conversation could start to come up.
Danielle chose.
Why was she doing that, in your opinion?
Well, at the time, to join Musical.ly, you had to be 13. So therefore, she lied about her age. That's where the age comes into play.
Okay.
And then I guess she knew that her daughter was a moneymaker. We all know that Danielle, besides her appearance, she's got star quality. And if she had the proper management.
Okay, I do not know who Danielle Cohn is. I bet if I see Danielle Cohn, I'll recognize her just because they seem to be talking like she's famous. So give me 1 second. Oh, she's got her own YouTube.
Wait, why is the door open?
She does not look familiar in any way. Okay, so let me look real quick. Okay, she's got a music channel. Dude, oh, here's the uploads. If you don't know, music channels do not have to list their uploads under their videos. Like, it's so weird. I do not know how they work. I don't know how music channels work. I just know that you're lucky if a music channel lists their uploads. Holy shish kabibble. Oh, damn, son. 4 million views 1 week ago. The what?
Hi guys, it's Danielle here, back with another
She seems really young.
video. Gosh, I don't even know how to act in this video. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is crazy.
Okay, I don't even know like, what you mean to me about it or know how to do it.
This is messed up, dude. Oh yeah, this is messed up. This is where like why are such young kids becoming influencers? It's just scary. Am I turning into a boomer? Is that what's going on? Am I turning into a boomer? Yeah? How sure are you? Is there some type of medication? Some type of anti-boomer coagulant? Well, get it right now. I don't care how much it costs. You don't see me sitting up here booming out, getting all triggered because people say things about me online. Get me the boomer coagulant.
The proper parental guidance, she would have gone far with releasing her proper age. And I believe even after all this, she has a...
Bing, 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 bing. Okay. I should have did that while I was hitting my vape. I remember. Do you remember? I remember. Okay, I remember Keemstar did a video that had something to do with her father or stepfather telling everybody that she was underage. Was that Keemstar? That was Keemstar. Yes, that was Keemstar.
a way to save herself because it's not her, it's her mom. Her mom does this because one, it is money. You get deals this way. She has brand deals that are made for people that are 18 or 21.
Oh, yeah.
And she is 13.
OMGZ and the Heezy. Are you guys feeling these like, what was her name, dude? What was the name of the mother in that Lily? Yeah, the Lily Jean saga. Yes, Momager. Yes, no. Momager is not on her birth certificate. What's her name? Lore. He tortures me. He does it on purpose. Lore Truman. Yes. This is real. I'm getting some Lily Jean Truman vibes already. Anybody else getting these Lily Jean Truman vibes with this story?
14. She had a brand deal with Target. They released her real age. Jennifer reached out to someone in Target and had them remove the age. That was on social media as well.
Oh, damn. Oh,
so that's
damn.
Not new news. Just
no, that's not new news.
like the situation wasn't new news either.
I don't know why, but that's funny. New news is just a funny terminology to use. New news.
Why did they ever, why did they lie about her age?
One, because she wouldn't be old enough to be an influencer. Two, I don't know why I did it too.
Because they felt musically you had to be a certain age. She says that Danielle is the one that did it, but at 9 years old, I'm sorry, you have more control of your daughter's phone. You're the one that's setting it up. You're the one that's doing all that.
Oh, come on now. Really? Yeah, you're right. And it's responsible, sure. But what about 2020 has ever been responsible? What story in 2020 has ever been responsible or any of those things, dude?
Yes, she's great behind the screen, but you're the one that's behind it. Everything is linked to her email. That child doesn't know any of that.
Could you imagine? What were you doing at 12 years old? No, you weren't. Well, sure, yeah, fine. Fine, yes. I mean in bread years. I mean, like, I don't mean in people years, ding dong. Sure, that would be like 42 for you. What were you doing in bread years at 12 years old? Crack, sure. I don't even believe you now. I don't believe you.
So Danielle doesn't run her own accounts?
Not at all. Her mom has access to all.
Oh yeah. Pardon me for a minute. I haven't streamed in a few days, so it's gonna take me a second. Momager alert. Momager alert. This is a straight up momager alert.
Her accounts just recently. And this was when
No, stop it, Steve. I'm not talking about you right now. Stop trying to get me to talk about you. No.
I was in the Florida home. I was sitting with Jennifer and I see a text come through and it says, hubby.
I know you didn't play that sound effect. I know it was triggered through some type of weird narcissism superpower. I get it. But no, we're not talking about him right now.
So I said, oh, you have a boyfriend? And she's like, no, that's Mikey. And I'm like, why is Mikey on your phone? Oh, because I have all Danny's stuff coming in. I'm like, Jennifer, I thought you stopped doing it. No, I still do it. Access to all her social media. Instagram is red.
She's the mom. Now, wait a minute. Now, it only takes me a second before I start to clue in on some shit. Are you hearing what I'm hearing here? First, you say that the mother should be more in control. I'm not being... Hey. I'm not mad. I'm not saying she's wrong. I just have a weird observation. First, you say the mother should be more in control of the social media. The only way she could do that is if she ran the accounts. Now you're saying the mother's like a douchebag for being in control of this. I think the mom should be in control, but the mom should be a little more responsible, I think is what we should be taking from this. But anyway, who cares what I think? I'm dumb as a rock UNIRock here.
By her. When we had this confrontation, Danielle took all social media off. Her mom didn't have any connection. Michelle didn't have it.
Okay. If I keep watching this, I will watch the entire damn thing. So we're gonna get caught up on this story really quick. We're gonna do this. Drama alert, Danielle. Now, if there's one person who can hook you up, was this a week ago? What now? Really? KSI, Danielle Cohn lied to everybody. Basher is back. Yeah. So, in order for me to get caught up on this story, first, I'm gonna get Keem to catch me up. So let's see what we can do here. Now, one thing I'll say about Keemstar, for some reason, he lets me play his videos here. He's always done this since like a year ago. He doesn't claim me. He doesn't strike me. Keem, don't even get squirrely, Keem.
Guys, I've been sick. I've been so sick. But I took about two.
I remember when Keem got sick, so yeah, okay.
Advil and got hyped up on some G Fuel energy. So we're going to make it. Listen, today we need to...
Okay, 2 Advil plus G Fuel energy equals a cure to your illnesses. Okay, I need some of that
talk
shit.
About the cringe conference. I mean the...
Okay, no, we don't want to hear the... We're not... Okay, here it is. Okay, back up. Here we go.
This conference, but before we get into that story, first, we need to talk about the biggest jailbait on this whole site. Danny Cohn! That's right, Danielle Cohn is a 15-year-old YouTuber with 1.4 million subscribers, who has many videos of her and her boyfriend. Some are 18, some are 17 years old. And well, this young 15-year-old girl is always doing some questionable things, like posting on Instagram that she's dressed in a bikini and she's promoting Bang energy drink. She posts, I love pool days in the sun. Pool days are always better with Bang energy.
Well, in her defense, I'm sure Bang Energy made her post it, but isn't that a little inappropriate in itself that a 15-year or 13 or a 15-year-old is promoting something with the tagline Bang? I mean, this story's getting bad.
Hashtag energy drink. Follow the inventor at bangenergy.ceo. Hashtag Bang Energy. Wow.
That you're telling me the CEO for Bang Energy is so desperate for Insta follows. This is how he gets them.
Oh, I couldn't tell if she was promoting Bang Energy. Could you? I mean, it doesn't say ad, which is against the rules, but
I don't know. I think that was a pretty obvious ad.
I'm pretty sure that was an ad.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, it is kind of inappropriate for a 15-year-old to do this, but what if I were to tell you that she's not even 15? She's been lying about her age, and she's actually 13 years.
Now, this happened back in September 19th of 2019, so this is a good minute ago.
Old. That's right. Danielle's grandmother released her birth certificate proving that she was born in so many lies, do you believe her? But we got even more proof because her father came out on Facebook blasting Dan.
I remember we watched this live for some reason. I forget what it was. It Basher? Was it because Basherverse came back? Is that we watched it for some reason? It wasn't Danielle Cohn though.
Danielle and her mom. That's right. Her biological father, Dustin Coe, came out with a long statement saying Danielle is 13. I never liked that Danielle being on social media, especially when she started at such an early age. It goes on to say how disgusting.
Yeah, okay, we got you.
Now, guys, listen, I reached out to Bang Energy. I tweeted at them last night saying, Dear Bang Energy,
is that really technically reaching out to them? Just anyway, I don't get when people tag me, I don't get it. How in the world are they?
Tomorrow I'm doing a DramaAlert on this, so if you have any comment about getting a 13-year-old.
Oh, Keem, you be trolling.
About getting 13-year-olds in bikinis to promote your energy drinks. And, well, they did not respond, so there is that. By the way, just so everyone knows, I want to tell Danielle's side of the story. She is still claiming, even though her dad says she's 13, even though her grandma released her birth certificate proving that she's 13, Danielle is still claiming that she's 15. So, allegedly she's 13.
I know, I'm boring the living hell out of you because that was from a year ago. Now this will make sense. This is a week ago? Okay. Hold up. It's way up in here, dude.
Jake Paul.
No. Here we
years
go.
Old.
Okay.
YouTuber. Wow.
Here we go.
Jake Paul really does copy
Meme
everything
review.
his brother Logan does. You know, because Logan lost a percentage of his. But let's get right into it, guys. We gotta talk about this abortion at age 13. What? Popular.
Can you please censor the word schmishmortion? I have a feeling it'll get me demonetized.
YouTuber, popular TikToker, Instagram, everything. Danielle Cohn has been maintaining forever that she is like 16 years old. But last year, her biological father came out stating that she's actually only 13 years old and he even had a birth certificate. So yeah, in fact, in March of this year, Danielle tweeted out saying, "It's my birthday. I can't believe I'm 16. Well, it might be hard to believe it because it's just not true. In fact, a fan responded with a picture of her birth certificate showing that she was born in 2006. Now, when this came out that she was like 13 years old, things got a little crazy because she's been always dating these older boys and whatnot. But then there was this leaked audio where her mother confirmed that she had an abortion. Roll it.
You just don't think about how other people feel unless it's you or Mikey. And we can't get along at all. And I think we just need some time away from each other and not to make all these decisions because I've allowed you to live with your boyfriend, I've allowed you to do all this. So I think like you just think it's okay to be okay and it's not okay. I'm getting all kinds of on the internet right now about being a horrible mom and all stuff, and I'm starting to really think I am because it is true. I'm letting you do this at this age. I'm letting you do that. I allow
Wow, wow. You
to have an abortion.
Like how?
And this is all that they're saying on there. I allowed so much that I shouldn't.
You're allowing stuff you shouldn't, and now you're like saying, who recorded you saying this?
Allowed.
Okay, so now that the leaked audio's out, Danielle herself uploads a video titled "The Truth About My Abortion," admitting that she had an abortion back in January.
Keem, again, I think you should use the word shmushmortion. It's much better for the algorithm. It's just my tactic. Busy taught me that one. I'm not saying that live.
Roll the clip.
God.
Gosh, I don't even know how to say this.
Keem, don't be hating on her. She don't even know what's going on, dude. Like, seriously, do you not remember being 14?
First of all, as you guys know, a video got leaked of me and my mom talking, and she had mentioned that I had an abortion. Yes, I did have an abortion in January.
Oh my God! Okay, so her birthday is in March, right? Meaning in January, she was 13 years old. 13! So, who is the guy that got her pregnant? Well, the internet is saying that it is this guy because apparently they were dating at the time. He said, I didn't want to do this, but the truth is coming out very soon. So is he the daddy? I don't know. We're going to have to ask this guy. Oh, these kids are running wild. Also,
that's a pretty funny. That was Maury. For those of you too young to know who Maury. Well, you know who Maury. Isn't Maury still on TV? I swear to God, Busy watches him and Steve Wilkos and Judge Judy every day. Busy. Technically, yes, you're still hungover, but you're still watching it.
So in the news, Jeffree Star. We had him on my podcast, Mom's Basement. He told
I don't even want to play this, but for some reason I can't stop.
us that he had a video proof message.
Oh God, yeah, I'm not getting into that. Okay, now we know what's going on. Now we know. Okay. You are the father. Yeah, Maury, dude. Like, you can go, remember, like, look straight up. You could go on YouTube and watch every single Maury, every single Steve Wilkos, every single Judge Judy, and they were just the full episodes. And you know what that reminds me of? Do you guys remember when every night you could turn on Rick and Morty, Family Guy, South Park, or whatever cartoon you wanted on YouTube, and there would be like 20,000 people watching it with you? You remember that? They would live stream them. Now YouTube would come into the office the next day and knock these streams down and ban their accounts, and then that night they'd get a new account and they'd do a new stream. And it was every night. I swear, dude, I used to sit and just turn on Rick and Morty because it would be on repeat. It would do the whole season, and then it would repeat it to the beginning, and I'm like, why am I going to Netflix? Why do I go to Hulu? I gotta pay for that shit. Okay, now, so essentially, really, I think that we're not, some of you are thinking, but UNIRock, we're gonna get this big drama to blow up like we did with Lily Jean. Oh, no. I do not think that'll happen because Lily Jean was going around striking everybody, and the momager was a lolcow, which there's been some confusion lately. Yes, I'm going to do what I do. I'm pretty famous about this. Busy? Are you? Yes, I think you should give me a little credit. I'm going to be transitioning stories because it's important for me to make the designation here on what a lolcow is, because certain lolcows have no clue that they're lolcows, and I want to make sure that these lolcows understand why they are lolcows, because if a lolcow don't know that they're a lolcow, something wrong is going on. So because Danielle Cohn isn't a lolcow, and her mother probably isn't, this story I don't think will get as big as some other like Lily Jean. But what is a lolcow? How do you know if you're a lolcow? When you look in the mirror, do you giggle at yourself and think about how lolcowy you are? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you what one is right now. LOLCOW. A lolcow. LOL. COW. A lolcow is somebody that cannot take online criticism. Basically, they do things that attract the attention of masses of people, but not for the reasons of maybe giving a good video or a good live stream or a good presentations. In fact, you'll watch a lolcow stream and think about how bad it is and how good somebody else is, but for some reason you can't tear away. That's because they are a lolcow. Though, you can't just have a bad live stream or make shitty videos. In fact, some would say I make shitty videos, or other creators out there, just because they don't like them or something. No, you see, you've got to be bad at making videos, one. Now, hear me out. You could do what Darkside Phil did. Let me type this in. Down the rabbit hole. Down the Rabbit Hole is one of the premier, old school, awesome documentary channels on YouTube. We've seen a few of them. We've watched a few of these documentaries on my live stream in the past, but like this guy, Wings of Redemption, he's a video gamer. He plays Call of Duty and other video games, and he's really bad at them. He's not good at what he does. So people don't go to his show to watch him play the game. They go to see how he's going to react to the people in his audience who criticize him, because when they do, it drives him so batshit crazy that he'll start throwing controllers, or he'll say, "Look here, listen," or something. They typically have catchphrases, if you will, if you get my drift. So one predominant lolcow is Wings of Redemption. Now, Noah Antweiler was a lolcow for a little bit, but somehow he kind of dodged it. Though, another famous lolcow is DSP. Where's DSP, bro? Dude, DSP always used to come up when you search down the rabbit hole. DSP has to be one of his big... Here, let's go to most popular, because I swear to God, dude, it's going to be up there. Has to be. Yeah! See? See? We got Wings of Redemption, down the rabbit hole. Darkside Phil, down the rabbit hole. Now you got Sonichu and Christian Weston Chandler. This is a good one, too. These are some of the best videos on YouTube. If you haven't seen them, you're missing out. So what does make the lolcow? Well, a lolcow, of course, is a Kiwi Farms or other websites. Yes, there's one even called lolcow, where they list, they have threads about the lolcows that they discuss. Though, for the most part, you gotta not take criticism. You can't take it. You get so bugged out over it, you just can't take criticism, to a point where even in your live chat, somebody criticizing you will just send them into a downward spiral. Twitter, Facebook, anywhere, they have to have an audience of people that go watch them to milk the lulz from their boomery behavior or whatever it may be, and they typically have to be bad at what they do. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a lolcow that was good at what they do. You get me? And I mean proficient. I mean like knowledgeable, right? Maybe like progressing what they do further. Wings does the same thing that Wings has always done. Darkside Phil does, and other newer lolcows that just emerged in the last year or two also do the same thing that they've always done. And yes, they are lolcows. I want to draw the designation. I want to make the line clear. You don't get to decide whether you are a lolcow. Other people don't get to decide whether or not you're a lolcow. It is these things that I've named that make up the designation. Thank you for listening. Now, I know some of you guys are here because you want to hear me talk a little bit about the recent Non-Sequitur show filing in court, due to the fact that it's been such a public thing, and it's been public thanks to the dude who filed the suit getting all crazy. One of the best videos, two really good videos out there, is Nate the lawyer's video, who basically goes through the entire filing with a fine-tooth comb, reads through it, and does his law thing. Then you've got Menace to Sobriety over here, who did a video. And I think that both of these are relevant. But to answer some of the lolcows, every lolcow, by the way, has a few followers that are just brainwashed as hell. So to answer the lolcow's brainwashed followers, I think we should take a couple excerpts from Menace's video. Also, Menace has been doing a really good job lately. So let's take a listen really quick. Menace makes some really good points. And this filing, if you watched my periscopes on this filing, you already are ahead of the game with how I feel about it. But almost every single person who's looked at this filing, and I mean from like your basic YouTube viewer up to your PhD professors over to, I mean, I could just list everybody in the community looks at this filing and they say, damn, this lawyer is going for the jugular. This lawyer's out for blood. This lawyer knows what they are doing. And damn, though, wait, is it going to play? Do you mind loading it? I will fire you, sir. Play it.
Now, he has also said that he wasn't properly served, but again, good luck with that. He has to demonstrate that he had absolutely no knowledge of that, and I don't see that happening.
Did you hear what was just said? What this lolcow just said is that Kyle Curtis has to prove that he wasn't properly served. Good luck with that. He has to prove that he was unaware of the filing. That's bullshit. And now, with this filing, due to 13 references to case law, we know that that's bullshit. And I couldn't be more ecstatic because I'm not here to try to prove who's going to win in court. I'm not, like, I know the way this shit works, right? And I know the law is a weird and wild thing. You never know what's going to happen. None of us understand it, you know, unless you're a lawyer out there. And the issue with this story, and I think it's one of the most kind of like understandable things I said on Periscope, was that what happened? He is the defense. He doesn't need to prove shit. Oh, thank you, hi guy. I was just going to say that too. I saw it pop up and I'm like, that's good. Anyway, though, one thing about this whole thing is that no matter which side you're looking at, there is obviously two sides here. One side is pulling for one person and one is pulling for the other. But that does not mean that people are going to go out and lie or go out and bullshit so they can make their side ahead of the game. Now, we all know that Kyle Curtis, up until this was filed, was the underdog in this whole thing. If you did root for him, you were rooting for the underdog because it looked like he was getting screwed. There was already celebratory streams that said Kyle Curtis was going to lose non-sec. There was already all these different things out there that says that Kyle lost the show. There's nothing he can do. The judge isn't going to listen to him. That in fact, all the judge is trying to do is arrest him, put him in jail. Now, what this filing shows, and this is what I've been saying since Friday or whenever it was, what this filing shows is that the judge does want to hear Kyle Curtis's side. Everything I'm gonna say is you can read it in the court documents. So this is not coming from somebody that's guessing, and it's not coming from somebody who is just fighting for the side he wants to win. That's the one that's the one thing that I think gets washed away in this the most, because you get all this bullshit back and forth going, and then a lot of people just, instead of looking at it and trying to ask themselves, see, one side of this whole ordeal is trying to force a thought process out onto people. The other side is just trying to tell you what's going on. You get me? One thing I saw was that people that were rooting for Kyle were willing to tell you that Kyle seemed like he was going to lose and that he seemed screwed, right? They were willing to say this to you up until this got filed, because it's not true now. After seeing this filing and the references to 13 different case laws that are related to this case, that matter in this case, that completely show us that service was improper in this case, now we know. And the other side, though, is not just looking at what's there, being realistic, being fair, being open-minded, right? Telling the truth. What they're doing is trying to force what they want and try to conflate it into a factual thing. And I couldn't be more happy that they're doing it, because this proves my non-sequitur videos. My non-sequitur videos are eventually, they started on Steve's side, then they went to Kyle's side, because I finally got some evidence in the shit and found out that there was no contract. Well, there isn't a contract, and I'm going to go to a YouTube channel and show you that there isn't a contract. This clip came out on Twitter. I think it was 55, was it? 55? This clip came out on Twitter a couple days ago, thanks to Keon. So take a listen. Remember now, the reason why I was against Kyle in the beginning is because I was told that there was a contract. And I wasn't told it was no verbal ass thingy that doesn't even equate to a... It doesn't even work as a contract. I was told there was a signed legal, like a legal contract. Though, take a listen to this.
To be in perpetuity. That was the whole reason why we're building this channel from day one, so we had something.
I can't take the perpetuity talk, please.
And just because he wanted to do more shows that I said was fine because he didn't have his own channel, which I even told him I'd be on. And he said, no, I'm doing this with Katie. I'm doing this with Casey. I'm doing this with whatever. I'm like, okay.
This is a bombshell clip. Does anybody have the exact timestamp, though? Because I don't remember the exact timestamp. Was it 55:50 or something like that?
Do you not feel that if he started with this with 50-50? By the way, did I not tell you I'd be happy to give you 10% of my proceeds, and hopefully Kyle would match it with his 10%, so you earn 20% for...
Why would Bull get anything? See, these are the little things that you lose when you're caught up in all this stupid, like, doxings and threats and garbage and booming. Why does Bull, somebody that hits play and somebody that hits stops because they're trying to be nice to the guy, why does anyone that owns a channel, are they going to give some dude who sits there and turns on OBS and then turns it off 20%? You realize if this child makes it, if this show, it's Kyle's baby. If this show makes $1 million, then this child over here that runs the shit, that runs OBS, to just start it and stop it, is getting 200,000, right? You realize
you
this?
do.
It's inconceivable.
He has never talked to you about
Where does that come from? It's inconceivable. It comes from a cartoon. Somebody hooked me up.
that, has he?
Nope.
Yeah. So he's giving you no consideration. Do you think he's stealing from us?
Now, do you hear this? Do you hear this? Now, you remember how when Shannon Q comes in and tries to pay him, you remember the clip, don't you? Oh, I'm going to show it to you because damn, is this so good. Hold up. Let's see here. What was it? It was Truth of Non-Sec, I think is how I pull it up. Oh, yeah, I got you. All right. Right there, right there, right there. Yeah, I just make sure I'm queued. Okay. How is it that Shannon Q is trying to give you the money and you tell Shannon Q, oh, no, I told Kyle to hold. I told Kyle not to pay me. Now he's stealing from you here? Oh.
Gives me money.
There's that narrative. I'm going to make a point, so I hope you hear me out because I'm going to work to a point.
But he doesn't give me anywhere near what it's worth.
Right, but do you think that
he doesn't give him anywhere near what it's worth. This ding-dong thinks that he is owed $200,000 out of $1 million for pressing start and pressing stop. This proves, by the way, Kyle should have kicked these guys off a long time ago because these guys are the beta soy boys that try to just like say, okay, I gotta find somebody successful. I gotta work my way in, and then I gotta try to grab anything I can, every little scrap. Ooh, give it to me. I don't care what's fair. I don't care what's right. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
if he doesn't continue
55 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, we're here.
with this in perpetuity, is that considered to be stealing? Because I consider it stealing.
I would consider it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would.
Do you hear them talking? Right? They're only saying this because they know they're recording it. This is all bullshit. This is all them speaking because they're saying to themselves, hey, our audience is going to see this. We got to ham it up. You get me? Make sure you take that in because it really weighs to their honesty and it weighs to whether this was a hostile takeover. Because I'm going to make an argument in an upload. The finale of my Truth of Non-Sequitur series is going to be proving that this was an orchestrated hostile takeover. And it happened because there was this dude named Soy Rhetoric, and he talked the guy who thinks he's owed 200,000 out of every million that Non-Sec makes for pressing start and stop because they're nice enough to let him come and hang out. That guy showed Soy Rhetoric how much money Non-Sequitur made. And yeah, I have all the clips to prove it. I've told the timeline on Periscope a few times so that I could, make sure I had it in line. So here's how it goes. They realized that Kyle is starting to have on other co-hosts after he SH'd a few people and cyberstalked, harassed a few people, and trolled a few people, and told a $50 Patreon to stop donating to the show. Once Kyle realized that, he started to schedule him less, and Bull ended up showing the books to Soy Rhetoric. And once Soy Rhetoric saw the books, him and Steve sat down and started trying to think of ways that they could cement themselves into that cash that they saw. They were probably blown away by how much money that show made, and that's what led to it. But take a listen.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake. But
Kabocha! What did you say, sir?
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake. But
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake.
What the hell does that say, Busy? You read it to me, please, sir? Can you read it again? I didn't hear you properly. It says, I know I can't sue him because it's a handshake. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, that... Hey, Busy. If after saying this, he immediately went and lied to the community and then sued the man, wouldn't that be bad? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's pretty bad. But for context's sake, let's just take a listen to what else was said here at the end, and let's hear a couple other clips just to make sure you know the truth.
I would be going to a lawyer tomorrow if I were you.
Well, no, I can't sue him because, it's a handshake. But, I trusted him. This was an honor agreement.
So there wasn't a contract. There wasn't a written agreement. There was no discussion of a 50-50. There was nothing, just like Kyle Curtis. See, that's the problem. If you just go back and watch everything that happened now that you aren't programmed to believe that Kyle Curtis stole everything, if you go back now with an open mind, just be neutral, don't even lean one way, and just start watching. Pick a day when you're bored. Nothing on TV. You've seen all these shows a million times. Nothing good on YouTube. You got a whole day to yourself. You don't know what to do. Just chill out. Grab some piece of paper, draw, put together a puzzle or solve one of those little books that has all those little thingies. You get me? Do a coloring book. I don't care. Maybe that'll help Bull. Maybe Bull will feel more akin to you if you grab a coloring book. But at least sit back and watch